I am Anushya Pragya of Class 8 Jupiter Public School. Today I am going to show you a very simple but very interesting experiment on the fastest flow, exploring air path and water speed. So for this experiment we need a bottle of water and a straw. So in the first method we will just turn the bottle upside down and see how much time it takes to empty the bottle.
Detach itself, switch your eyes and hear the flow and then action is done. We make a round trip from the round.
You can see that the water flow was uneven and it was not smooth. So it took around 15 seconds to empty the bottle. In the second method, we will just turn the bottle upside down, but we will create a shrill pull in the water, and which is also known as a vortex.
So now what will happen? Right side of the chocolate will land on the asteroid and the holy part. The international passes when it builds up its if you after drilling
In this you can see the vortex in the center, and in that vortex the air is trapped and the water come out with this opening and the air get trapped. It took lesser time than the first one, which was around 9 seconds. And the third method, which is the last one, we will pull the bottle and put the straw like this. We will block this end of the straw, then we will rotate the bottle upside down. You can see that it happened much faster than the other two methods, because over here the straw is helped the bottle to get from this entry, the air get inside the bottle and the water came outside from this. This actually has a basic simple phenomenon known as the fluid dynamic, which means that air paths depends upon the water's speed. Thank you.
I'm Vihan Gaur from Venkateshwar International School from Delhi, and today I'm presenting non-Newtonian fluid. So basically there are two types of fluids, Newtonian fluid and non-Newtonian fluids. Newtonian fluid do not change their viscosity, means the flow of rate. But a non-Newtonian fluid can change their viscosity depending on the force and pressure applied. So, for example, this is a normal oobleck made from the mixture of cornstarch and water. If you apply force, you can see the spoon isn't going inside. But if you apply lesser force, you can see the spoon is gradually going inside. So this is a non-Newtonian fluid. These non-Newtonian fluids can be used in helmets, bulletproof vest, and in cooking industries. Thank you.
I am Vedansh Mittal from Dwarka, Sector 10 Dwarka, Delhi Venkateshwar International School, studying in grade 8. This is my project, which is based on piezoelectricity. As you can see, these are piezoelectric discs, which when they get pressure from our hand, which is kinetic energy, they turn it into mechanical potential energy. You can see it over here on the multimeter. When I turn it on to voltage mode and put pressure on the piezo discs, voltage is being generated. And to prove that the pressure applied is directly proportional to the electricity produced by the piezo discs, I'll show you an experiment. As you can see, when I tap the disc lightly, only a little bit of voltage is being produced, and when I tap it harshly, a lot of voltage is being produced. This proves that pressure is directly proportional to the electricity being generated by them. They are made up of malleable materials, which means they can bend a little and stress a little. When they stress, they release electrons, which is the flow of current. They also mainly rely on vibrations, so they can also be used as a microphone or a speaker. As you can see here, the connection is connected to the capacitors over here and into a battery, which can turn on these LED lights. Thank you. This is a sustainable way to generate electricity and can ensure a greater and a better future. Thank you.
So I am Arayana Arora, a student of grade 9 from Delhi. So my experiment is a spinning magnetic coin experiment, in which I have made a bridge situation. On two sides I have 2 cans and on the other side I have 2 cans. On top of it is a bridge made of a roller, and on top of the roller I have placed a stack of magnets. Now below this I will place some coins in this way. We can place minimum of 5 coins over here. Now in this you can see that a vertical chain of magnets is formed due to the phenomena of induced magnetism. It is a process where materials or objects which are not actually magnets tend to become magnets due to the strong magnetic field around them. Now the topmost coin has a strong friction and a strong magnetic field because it is very close to these magnets, but as you start moving down, the friction and the magnetic field will reduce because the distance is more. This shows that the distance is inversely proportional to the magnetic field.
That's near the
Now in the lowermost coin, I'll blow this with the help of a straw and it will start to rotate because of low friction. It requires a little pressure, but if you blow it with the help of a coin, it will start to rotate very smoothly because of low friction and no coin will fall down due to gravity. This shows that friction resists motion and helps an object to move with low magnetic field. Thank you.
I'm Shwatika. I'm studying in grade 10. I'm from Sriniketan Pathasala, Vengambakam, Chennai, Tamil Nadu. So, I have my experiment here. This experiment is a comparative study of color changing patterns in different liquids. I have 3 different liquids. I have milk, water and buttermilk. And I have dish soap solution, food colors and some ink. So, first I'll be pouring some food color liquids.
Doesn't add it
I have ink. I'm pouring ink into milk.
in this piece of draws
This is water
here should be with sense of the body.
and this is buttermilk.
And because I can see on the next page.
I have taken a cotton bud. This is normal dish soap solution, basic solution. So I have dipped it. Now, there is a swirling effect. There is a galaxy kind of blast in this milk. This is because of surface tension. So, the science behind this is that all liquids have something called surface tension, which means the top layer of any liquid acts like a stretched elastic band. So, when I dipped this dish soap solution into this liquid, this acted like a surfactant, which means it reduced the surface tension. So, when we see in this liquid, still the reaction is going on. In this particular point where I dip, the surface tension is lower, whereas in the surrounding liquid, the surface tension is still higher. So, the colors move from a region of lower surface tension to a region of higher surface tension, also dragging the colors with it. This swirling effect is known as the Marangoni effect. So, I have 2 other liquids, water and buttermilk. Now, I am trying the same with both these liquids. So, in water, there is no such spreading of colors. The colors just mix with water. Even in buttermilk, there is only cloudy formation and there is no spreading of colors. This is because milk has fat molecules in it. The soap molecules attach with the fat molecules, forming structures known as micelles, whereas water does not contain any fat molecules and buttermilk has proteins in it and many suspended particles. So, micelles are formed only in milk and not in water or buttermilk. In real life, it is practically applied in like washing clothes or just mixing of liquids and stirring. While washing clothes, the dirt is separated by micelles and the clothes are washed down. These are some of the real life applications of this concept. Thank you.